Steve, 3 shots on targets, three goals, and that's the points for you.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good away performance, if you like. I think we had some really good football in the first half. And if you look at the statistics coming in before the game, they're a injury time goal away from having 10 points out of 12. They've had 8 out of 12, we 2 points average, but they're a late goal at Barnsley to stop that being more. And I think they've been one of the informed teams in the league, so everyone would have a concern coming here, the job that Lee's done in turning it round. And so we knew we would have to work hard. We freshened it up a little bit. We with some fresh players who I thought did really well for us, and we made the substitutes at the right time. So, we've got a long trip back, and arguably we need to get ready and properly prepared for Tuesday against an outstanding team who have won again 4 today. They score goals for fun.
It was an early goal from Jamie Reid that got you going, but then it really was backs to the wall, wasn't it? And perhaps a couple of goals against the run of play in the second half to make it 3.
Yeah, I must admit, as I'm watching the game, I sat down for 98% of it today. I don't really remember them creating a chance that you think they're going to score a goal. If it wide free kicks and corners that they're sticking in, and the one thing they're not going to do is they're not going to outmuscle us and bully us that they do with other teams. So they're not going to do that to us. So our big boys stood strong and got blocks in when it was important. But I think as soon as the second goal went in, and it was ever so pleasing to see young Ben Thompson score it. He came on last week and made a real impact. He's trained really well in the week. It was a big decision today whether we keep him in or whether we freshen it again with Louis or whether we keep Macca in. There was big decisions to be made, but he had a real positive performance today, Ben. And I just said to the players, it takes all of us. We look at who we brought off the bench today. We're bringing Nathan Thompson, Louis Thompson, Nick Freeman, Alec MacDonald. All big League One players, in my opinion. So not by everybody's cup of tea or standards, but good for us. And as soon as we could bring that level of experience and that level of quality on, I knew we'd see the game away.
And Jamie Reid, he does it again. It was a bit touch and go before the kick-off.
All 3 front boys were. I didn't lie about that. It was probably Reedy was the closest to missing. But Robbo, Jordan Roberts and Jamie Reid have both done a warm-up since last Saturday. That's all they've done. They warmed up with the team on Thursday. And we travelled north yesterday, and our team coach broke down, and we had all sorts of issues. So we couldn't even train properly, although we used our experience of Revs and Rains, and we spoke again to Preston, and they organised some indoor facilities as much as it was getting dark. So we were still able to get the legs of the players moving. But when you consider all those factors, that 3 of the strikers are the front 3 of hardly been on the training ground this week, then it demonstrates what efforts they've given us today. Because I thought Kane Hemmings led the line absolutely in outstanding fashion. For me, he was our best player today. Elliot
List as well. He's had to wait for his chances, hasn't he? But he took that one so well and deserves it.
Yeah, listen, he's the wee man that's in my office saying, I need a goal, Gaffer, I need to score a goal. And that's how he says it. And so when he did come in the dressing room, I was ever so pleased. I think all the boys were. I think to see Ben Thompson get on the score sheet today and play that we knew when we bought Ben Thompson at the end of the day, we paid some money for him. And then you look at Listy, we all know how good he is and how good he can be, and we're working really hard to get him back. And it's a big decision not to start him over Reedy today, because actually in training, Elliot's been outstanding all week, so it was really, really pleased that, good play by McDonaldson and Listy clear and a real tidy finish.
And a big 3 points when you consider the top 2 have both lost as well, so it's tightened things up.
Well, no one's going to lie and say we won't look at the league table, because those that, I've always said it, those managers say don't look at the league table, their noses start to grow as soon as they walk away from the press. They're like the Pinocchios of the year. Everyone looks at league tables, but what we know is that, I see Cheltenham have got a great win today, but I know what Darryl Clark stands for, and I always said when he got the job that makes it extremely, extremely difficult. And it's going to be really tough to continue to win in League One, because it is a league where top beats bottom, bottom beats top, and that's where it is. It's really tough. So we just have to focus on ourselves. We can't affect nothing that Fleetwood would do today other than we affect it on the pitch. We can't affect what happened against Peterborough on Tuesday other than what we do on the pitch. But we'll make the trip home tonight, and we'll try and get the boys back in a timely fashion. Hopefully our coach actually can do the trip this time, and we get back to Stevenage in a timely manner, and the boys can rest and fuel and prepare on the training ground next couple of days for Peterborough on Tuesday.
And talking of Peterborough, they've had a good win today. It's a club you know very well.
Yeah, they win every week, don't they? You know, we just said they're an outstanding benchmark for anyone in the league. The manager echoes that, of course. Darren, he's hugely successful, and every time he manages Peterborough, I start to book my Wembley tickets. You know, and that's either to watch the playoff final as a posh fan or to celebrate them winning promotion. So, but we'll want to go out and we'll want to demonstrate that we can compete with them. But it's going to be so tough for us. You know, they're one of the few teams you would say will come to the Lamex and they'll be overriding favourites to beat us because of the quality of the players they've got. They've got a boy at the back that people will sign for millions in the summer, and they've got a front four, front five that are simply exceptional. And I've not even seen, other than the scoreline, they beat Botton 4 today. But believe me, they can. I've watched them enough this season to know they can do that 10-1. So we'll need to be prepared next couple of days, and we'll have a plan. And you know, the Lamex will be buzzing on a Tuesday night under the lights, and we need our supporters. The ones that travel today get enormous applause from me, enormous applause. Enjoy your evening, guys, and the fans at home who'll be bouncing and waiting for Tuesday.